What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15, and today we are back with another Wazzou video where we are going to be taking on the North Texas Mean Green here at home, looking to get above 500 for the first time this season. We were able to get a huge victory last week against ranked Toledo, which was very important in our season. I was kind of thinking over it over the last couple of days heading into the Toledo game that if we lost to Toledo, which would have been expected and fine, that it would have put us in a situation where we'd have to essentially win out. But now, at this point, we could technically afford to lose a game. But we're going to try not to. And that's going to be starting with the Mean Green today. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. And as always, enjoy.
With you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field. They'll try to put together the first drive of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He had games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you make. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. North Texas comes to the line needing just a few inches to convert on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Washington State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Big pullback, Scott. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Past the sticks, and he made it more. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with through the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, Dave, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finds the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, North Texas. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense a goal.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Finds us back in the middle. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the seconds. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. That last possession, a
for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up. And
He's going for it all. Hits it in stride at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that side...
The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. North Texas in a hurry up.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge game.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's caught. It's Wheaton. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
First down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Look out, he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Clutch City. They're up by 21 over Oklahoma. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man in the middle.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route and find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Looking for a man. It's Potter. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock and reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Throws toward the end zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Wheaton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. North Texas in the hurry up. Lost to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That's caught. It's Wheaton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. North Texas really has it going on offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Wheaton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun to give, looking for one. Past the first down marker and still running. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting your football, letting them get some positive yards.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away as a turnover on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense is earned a rest. They're coming on the field.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Through the air, it's Potter. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half. And this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Right on the money.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his this defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gets the back moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires complete on the crosser. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Houston is on a tear right now. Almost reminds me of the days of the old run-and-shoot offense there at U of H. They're up by 21 over Oklahoma. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes live. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Puts it out on the screen.
This offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Dropping back, it's Potter. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snaps it at the 30, still running. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Cougars. The important player from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. At the 40, there he goes. To running room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly completed. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 to the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. North Texas in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Throws for the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Fouls through the defense. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football.
Let's go. Talking about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Looking downfield, it's Potter. This time on target. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Cougars in the hurry up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 40th.
That's a really good job on fourth down, and the running back knowing where he needed to get. But how about the...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wazzou.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
21.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Back to pass on second down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Harkin. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. North Texas will have to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job of taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Potter. Unloads to the wideout.
If you're going to throw a comeback in man-to-man, I got to trust my guy is going to beat that. And this quarterback, you can tell, really did a good job of trusting his wide receiver, and that's why he gets the first down.
Washington State going quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Washington State has it all working right now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Headed to the end zone. Washington State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, when he has the strength to get back up, nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the first down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He just about put this game away if you've been able to hold on to that one instead. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Going over the top. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Potter. Still looking, on the move. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Running it to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to send it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wazzou headed to the line with another 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36 and the 1st down. He leaves it with his man. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up. And that's why they're still being aggressive and throwing the football. But there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the Cougars team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It came down to the final quarter. Much praise.
Alrighty, guys, that is a nice win. It was a stressful game. Whew. much more stressful than playing North Texas last year. Of course, that was against the user and not the CPU. But a nice last-second touchdown by Freeman allows Wazzou to walk out of here with the victory.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Huge game by Jackson Potter. 434 yards, 5 touchdowns. Did have 3 interceptions, but 5 touchdowns is what matters the most. Couldn't get the run game going, and then by the time we needed to move the ball a lot quicker, we couldn't run the ball. We didn't have time. But Tony Freeman, 9 receptions, 124 yards, 3 touchdowns. Emmanuel Sly, 71 yards, 1 touchdown. And Ganasha Morthy, 69 yards, nice, for 1 touchdown. Great to see from this aerial attack from Washington State. Taking a look at our schedule, we will be taking on Purdue next time around for a bye week, then facing Liberty, and then Tulane to finish off the season. We are sneakily 4-1 in the conference so far. So, it'll be interesting to see how things shape up the rest of the way. Tulsa was our conference lost. They're 2-2. So we'll see how that turns out. Might be able to get a conference championship berth, which I would expect to be against Toledo. But we'll see how that shapes up, of course. Let's see. Recruiting looks good across the board. Still having a bunch of guys that we have a bunch of points on in a lead. Maybe going under the radar here. All we need is just some bodies to get in. We could definitely use these 4 stars. But we'll find out here in a couple weeks. But until then, as always, enjoy.